When it comes to being in a relationship, do you have a habit or a pattern of being the muse, the partner, the trophy, the maid, or the helpmate? A lot of these things may overlap, and this is kind of a tangent that I'm having at the moment, but let me explain. Just as there are different types of men, there are different types of women. And each of us has a different frequency, and our frequencies create different notes and blends when we're with different people. Some people might be so strongly in their frequency that they are exactly the same with everybody, but for the most part, we tend to have a little bit of give and take depending on our attraction, desire, and willingness to be with or connect to somebody. Haven't you noticed that when people want something from you or they're first getting to know you or you're in the love bombing phase, that somebody is telling you everything that sounds completely perfect, everything you've ever wanted to hear? Well, the level of intention and investment somebody gives you, the level of mutual reciprocity, the level of give and take that you desire, that is for you to decide. You may not be a 50-50 person, or you might feel like 50-50 is fair so that nobody could say it wasn't anything but love. It depends on you. Everybody is different. But here's the thing. This is what I'm getting at. If you're a muse, you will inspire somebody to step up. If you are the helpmate, you're going to help that person where they are. And you might be undervalued, overlooked, and underappreciated because you're training somebody to show you that you're there to help them, especially if they're emotionally unavailable and they know they are and they find safety in it. If you are the trophy, the person might have a desire to earn you, but remember that trophies get collected. If you are the partner, then that's a wonderful place to be at, in my opinion. That's one of the best places to be at because y'all are y'all are in partnership. One hand washes the other. The left leg walks with the right. At the end of the day, y'all are fluid, y'all are dynamic, and it's natural. If you are the maid, you are doing everything that paid help should do, or that his mother should have taught him or her. Let me not be sexist here. Whoever you're dealing with, if you're the maid, if you're the butler, it's time to stop that because you're realizing that, my bad. As you could tell, it's Labor Day vibes, and I'm at my day job, and homie's clocking in. So, oh, my bad. So if you're the maid, your role isn't to be beautiful. Your role isn't to be inspirational. Your role isn't to be planned with. Your role is to basically do the shit that they don't want to do and to not expect to be appreciated for it. In fact, they might feel entitled to you being that way with them. So when I say in your relationships, what roles are you playing? Think about that because you could be a wonderful person and a beautiful person. You could be a 9.5 inside and out. But if you're playing the maid, nobody's going to see that because on that frequency, you're not there to be adored at your full potential. You're there to be adored at the level of usefulness and resource and utility that you have. So I say this to say, you don't have to tell people who you are and who you aren't. You just have to pay attention to the times when you've been in one role or the other, paid attention to the times other people are in those roles, and start to modify your life, your behavior, your actions, your magic, your manifestation, your prayers, your intentions, your scripts, and your behavior to be the type of woman or man you desire to be. And if you want to have a partnership or relationship or to attract people, regardless of the sex. Because I know I started off very heterosexual, but I want to be very clear that I'm heterosexual, but I want to be very universal, even though I can be general sometimes. Basically, put the bottom line is if you show up like the muse and you are your own muse, you will not help but to be the muse for the right people who are going to align with that. If you show up as the maid, people are going to make you the maid. If you show up as the help, you're going to be the help. If you show up as the god or the goddess, the king, the queen, not in verbalization, but in the way you really carry yourself, inside and out, the way you shift your self-concept, the way you shift your subconscious mind, the way you see things and redefine and co-create yourself. And I mean inside and out. That means you start to level up your appearance and invest in looking exactly as what you believe yourself to be. People have no choice but to treat you and approach you in the way that you like because